slide about the introduction of Ministry of Transportation. So MOT is a ministry of the government of Malaysia that is responsible for transport, road transport, civil aviation, road safety, port authority, maritime, air accident investigation, logistics, and maritime safety. So I will explain about the vision, mission, and motto. So the vision was that spearheading the transformation of an integrated, efficient, and safe transportation system. So the mission is strengthening the transportation system driven by technology as a catalyst for national development. So the third one is motto, sustainable transport, heartbeat to national development. So the third one is I will explain about the aviation air transport. So the objective is to develop an efficient, economical, and safe air transport system for passengers and cargo. So the second one is to plan and implement infrastructure projects to meet the demands of air transport functions. So three functions: to increase international air services network through air negotiation. The second one is implementation of air transport development projects development system according to standards set by Civil Aviation Authority Malaysia, that was CAAM. So the next one about the aviation agencies. Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia. So got three civil aviation authority. So the explanation: conduct business to earn profit. The second one is offer goods or services. The third one is provide jobs and drive economic growth. So the second one is International Civil Aviation Organization, provide goods or services to meet customer needs, generate profit for owners or shareholders, operate legally under a defined structure. The fourth one is management operations like finance, marketing, and production. Aviation operator, so got two aviation operator. First one is cardio commercial air carriers. These are the big airlines you book through on a ticket setting website. They operate on published schedules and sell seats directly to the flying public. So got Delta Airlines, the USA, Emirates, UAE. Third one is Malaysia Airlines, Malaysia. So the second one is government and state operators. Beyond purely military, governments also fly state VIP transport, Coast Guard, patrol, firefighting, and more. So got Coast Guard, example US Coast Guard Aviation. So the second one is Qatar Emirates Flight State VIP transport, National Oceanic and Atmosphere Administration, that NOAA, Aircraft Operations Center. About the airport services, Malaysia has a modern, fully equipped and world-class network of international and domestic airports. With international standards facilities, the airports in Malaysia have the capacity to accommodate the needs of passengers and airlines operating either at home or abroad. So, list of airport: to increase international air services network through air negotiation, Malaysia has 6 international airports, 6 domestic airports, and 18 airstrips, short take-off and landing ports, there was STOL ports, to accommodate the growing passengers demand as well as different types of aircraft operations. So got Kuala Lumpur International Airports, Langkawi International Airports. Third one is Kota Kinabalu International Airport. So the last one is Senai International Airport. Current issue aviation, so 3, resumption of MH370 search operations. Second one is infrastructure expansion at Kota Kinabalu International Airport. The third one is aviation safety and incident management.
The Ministry of Transportation for the maritime sector has 3 main roles. First, they approve international agreement and update local rules. They also encourage Malaysian business to join the shipping industry. Lastly, they handle the process of giving out domestic shipping license. Their goal are to build a modern and safe maritime system to support smooth and competitive trade, and to make sure the maritime industry grow in a way that protects the environment. For maritime agency, first is the Malaysian Marine Department, or MMD, is part of the Ministry of Transport and manage the country maritime affairs. Second is the Maritime Institute of Malaysia, or MIMA, is a research institute set up in 1993 to study maritime issues in Malaysia and beyond. Port authorities in Malaysia manage and regulate federal ports such as Port Klang, Johor Port, Kuantan Port, and Bintulu Port. For maritime operator, first is MISC Berhad, is a Malaysian shipping company owned by Petronas. It moves oil, LNG, and chemical around the world, and also run offshore service and marine project. Second is Westport Malaysia, manage the main container terminal at Port Klang. It handle container and logistics, making the port more efficient and supporting international trade.
Current issue for maritime. First is China. See tension with China. Malaysia face pressure from China over oil exploration at Ukrainian shelf within Malaysia is Malaysia defends its right and plans to build a new naval base in Venezuela. Both countries are committed to resolving the dispute peacefully through ancient talks. Second is enhanced maritime security capabilities. Malaysia allocated 675 million in the 2025 budget to purchase new ships, upgrade to old ones, and enhance surveillance with ATR-72 MP aircraft and drones. Land transport such as road and rail transport is the main mode of transport in Malaysia. Ministry of Transport Road Transport Sector objective to ensure a safe, efficient and sustainable road transport system. MRT aims to provide road infrastructure and service that meet public needs while maintaining safety and environmental standards. Second is to improve road safety and reduce traffic accidents. Through active enforcement, education and strategic planning, MRT works to lower accident rates on Malaysian roads. Key function: formulate and implement national road transport policy. This includes law and frameworks governing road use, vehicle standard and driver regulation. Second is coordinate with agencies like Supervisor Road Transport Department. MMT ensure that enforcement, licensing, vehicle inspection and roadworthiness standards are consistently upheld.
Rail agencies, Kereta Api Tanah Melayu Berhad (KTMB), main intercity and commuter rail operator. The service is KTM Commuter, KTM Intercity, and KTM Cargo. Second one is Mass Rapid Transit Corporation (MRT Corp), developer and owner of MRT projects, which is Kajang Line, Putrajaya Line, and Circle Line, oversees MRT system construction. The third one is Prasarana Malaysia Berhad, parent company of Rapid Rail, operates LRT Kelana Jaya Line, Ampang Sri Petaling Line, KL Monorail, and MRT Kajang Line. The last one is Railway Asset Corporation (RAC), owns and manages railway assets, tracks, stations, and land, leases assets to KTMB and others.
Next is current issue of rail. Many routes, bridge, railways, power lines, and water systems were built a long time ago. Over time, they wear out, break down more often, and can't handle today's needs. This is called aging infrastructure. Limited capacity means these old systems were not built for the large number of people and amount of activity we have today. So they get overcrowded, slow, or even stop working properly. In short, all systems are getting worn out and can't keep up with how much we need to use them now. Next is the LR3 Shah Alam line, a major public transport project in the Klang Village, has experienced several delays since its inception. Here is a simple breakdown of the reason behind this delay. Number one is cost-cutting measure. In 2018, the government aimed to reduce the project's cost, leading to reducing the number of train cars from 6 to 3 per train, halving the total number of trains from 42 to 22, downsizing station sizes, postponing 5 stations and cancelling 1 underground station. This change extended the completion date from the original 2020 to 2024. Next is restatement of station. In 2023, the government decided to reintegrate the 5 previously postponed stations into the project. This addition required more time and resources, pushing the completion date further. Lastly is safety concern and service disruption. Safety construction projectly, some residents expressed concern about the LR3 line being built too close to their homes, fearing it could lead to traffic congestion and disrupt their comfort. Next is service disruption, traffic congestion. Construction activity has to lead to lane closure on major routes like the Federal Highway, causing traffic diversion and congestion.
First is Ministry of Transport, run in the rail sector. Objective: to provide safe, reliable, efficient, and integrated rail transport service. The MOT ensures that Malaysia rail system operates smoothly, meeting safety standards, passenger convenience, and punctuality. Second is to support economic growth and national connectivity. By expanding and enhancing the rail network, the MOT helps connect urban and rural areas, facilitating economic development and regional accessibility. To function. First is formulate and implement rail transport policy and plan. The MOT develops strategic direction for the sector, including long-term national rail master plan. Second, it oversees rail infrastructure projects. These include major projects such as MRT, LRT, and ECRL, ensuring they are delivered on time, within budget, and meet quality standards. Third is ensure compliance with safety and technical standards. The MOT monitors operators to guarantee the railway system meets strict safety and service requirements to minimize risks and service disruption.
Road Agencies, Jabatan Pengangkutan Jalan Malaysia (JPJ), Road Transport Department Malaysia. It handles vehicle registration, driver licensing, road tax, road safety, regulation and enforcement. The number 2 is Agensi Pengangkutan Awam Darat, Land Public Transport Agency. It regulates land public transport like bus, taxis, and e-hailing, and freight transport on land. It also oversees transport terminals and licensing for commercial vehicles. Number 3 is Lembaga Lebuh Raya Malaysia (LLM). Malaysian Highway Authority supervise the construction, maintenance and management of expressways, for example, Las Highway. Number 4 is Malaysian Institute of Road Safety Research (MIROS). It conducts research and develops policies to improve road safety in Malaysia. Number 5, Majlis Keselamatan Jalan Raya (MKJR), Road Safety Council, promotes public awareness campaign for road safety like wearing seat belts, helmet campaign. Road operator. Number 1 is Plus Malaysia Berhad. It is the largest highway operator in Malaysia. Manage the North to South Expressway NRC, Elite, Link Kedua, Butterworth, Kulim Expressway and Penang Bridge. Number 2 is Project Lintasan Kota Holdings Indian Berhad, Pro Lintas. Operator for urban expressways like Akleh, Ampang to Kuala Lumpur, Elevate Highway and others around the Klang Valley. Number 3 is Anif Berhad, manage East Coast Expressway, Phase 1, LPT1, Karak Highway and Kuala Lumpur to Seremban Expressway. Number 4 is Consortium Lebuh Raya, Utara to Timur, KL, Sendang Berhad, Kasturi. Operates the Duka Highway in Kuala Lumpur.
Next is a current issue of road. First is heavy vehicle regulation and safety. Number 1 is overload trucks. The problem is some trucks carry too much weight. What is the problem? Heavy loads make trucks harder to stop and more likely to crash or damage roads. What's being done? There are weight limits, but not all trucks are checked. Next is traffic management and infrastructure. Number 1 is traffic jams. The problem is too many vehicles on the roads, especially during rush hour. What is happening? Cities are growing fast, but roads stay the same size. And the result is long travel times, stress, and more pollution. And lastly is road safety initiative. People still break road rules. Why? The problem is many drivers still speed, don't wear seatbelts, or use phone while driving. What is the problem? This action causes many accidents. Even with law in place, they are often ignored or not enforced enough. And the second one is not enough awareness. The problem is some people, especially in rural or poorer area, don't know about road safety rules. What is problem? They may not understand the dangers of unsafe driving or walking. Road safety education is still